Breaking news, a New York State appeals court denies Donald Trump's bid to halt the Friday sentencing in his hush money case. CNN's Kara Scannell is live for us right outside the court. Take us through what happened in court, Kara.
So, Pam, we just got that decision, the judge denying Trump's request to postpone his sentencing scheduled for Friday. Now, this followed arguments from both Trump's attorney, Todd Blanche, and the chief of appeals at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Much of the focus was on the question of presidential immunity, and the judge really narrowing in on this question of whether a president-elect has immunity. She was very doubtful of that, questioning Trump's attorney. Blanche acknowledged that this was unprecedented, that they had no other cases to point to, and she noted that this sentencing is set for January 10th. That is still 12 days before Trump would even be in office. She also was pointing out some other issues here about the actual timeline in this case, saying that the judge overseeing the trial could have sentenced Trump in July, but it was because of Trump's own requests for delays that we are now in this period where Trump is president-elect awaiting the sentencing, and that was one of the issues that the judge raised. Also one that the Manhattan prosecutors had argued that, again, this was Trump's ask to have this case delayed, arguing that Trump has to be sentenced at some point, so here was the window where this should happen. So after those arguments, we heard very quickly from the judge that she was denying this. The next step here is really unclear. Trump's team could try to appeal this further through the state court system, or they could go to the Supreme Court and ask them to step in. One of the reasons is because the arguments here have to do in part with presidential immunity and the specific Supreme Court decision from July. Whether the court would pick that up, and if they go that route, remains to be seen. Pam?